Um, how do we face that? Would it help to have conversations with the other person, or with others who are creating such moments of distress for you? I think it's worth it. Would it help to step aside and understand, why do we need others always to define us? uh, uh, for myself, for me, if I understand that, and it's a very difficult process. I mean, it's very hard to reach here, but it's worth it. That to step aside and say, what do I think? How do I think that I did here? Say, for example, I don't cook. Okay, I don't cook. I never learned to cook, and I'm not into cooking. I don't enjoy it. But when the pandemic happened, and my didi who comes to cook for us, she didn't come, stopped coming, and we were like, I was like, okay, what do I do now? I cooked, and every time I was like, okay, serving somebody or serving my kids, and they would leave most of the meal. I would be like, I need to try better, or maybe I should have tried that in the recipe. But honestly, I really like the fact that I cooked. I had to pay attention to that voice. I had to stop and say, go within. There is an inner voice that has always told you to shut up. You're a woman, you're a girl, you cannot talk to yourself even, right? So please find your space of what you deserve for yourself. I think hopefully that will give you some answers. Or, like I said, please have conversations. Find ways to find that courage to do that. And without like kind of being like, you don't tell me what to say, sort of a thing. Let's figure this out. What makes you think like that? How come you're saying that? Or, I know I'm working very hard, and yet do you want me to do better? Or what makes you say this about what I've done? Or, it could be a boss who would say, but you had to do this job for 5 hours, and or whatever, this 3 assignments, and you've come up with one. And it might help to say, you know what, it took a lot out of me, and I'm glad that I did this one. To yourself, maybe it won't help saying it to the boss. Maybe one day you got to say it to the boss too. Yeah. So I hope that helps.
I think yes, having conversations and just bringing up the courage to have those conversations, because we're so conditioned to not speaking up as women. It's high time you assert and you speak for yourself. The notion starts, like the change starts with us, and we need to understand that.